I hate it. You've read the title. I can't stand it. What's going on, guys? It's been about 2 months since I've dropped a video. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. Today we're here to talk about college in the big 2.5 or 2.6 now. Do I think college is worth it anymore? Absolutely not. For one, it's hella expensive. You're not guaranteed anything even if you go to college now. See, like maybe, 20, 30 years ago, yeah, you go to college and then you get a better opportunity of getting a better job. But not so much anymore. On top of, the world being in absolute chaos, we're cooked. Like, I give us about another 15 years maybe, but we're actually fried. So let me just, I guess, break this down into segments, especially my personal experience with my first semester at college. So first, I want to talk about socializing. You get to college, you get to your dorm, and everybody's telling you before you get there, oh, you're gonna make lots of friends, you're gonna be free, you're gonna be wild. No, you're not. College is only fun if it's being paid for. You're not gonna have time to do anything on your own. Hardly. It varies from person to person, but for me, no. It also just depends on the college and the people you're around. If you don't have friends by like the first week of college, you're cooked. Once those friend circles start closing, you're not getting in them. I'm sorry. It's just, you're not gonna get in them. It's bad. I went to college to major in animation. I know. Get your laughs. My job's gonna be replaced in a couple of years. Shout out to my wife. See, y'all, in the span of 60 days, I've gotten married, but her favorite beverage is Dr. Pepper. Big shout out to my wife. This is not better than Sprite, but it's up there. Now, like I was saying, in my situation, especially in my major, I was surrounded by a bunch of introverts. Oh my goodness. It got to the point where I started despising being around introverts. They are some of the most difficult people to talk to, no matter how kind you are when you approach them. Now, there might be some reason for that, which, I mean, everybody has their, I guess, issues, but in a college setting, you got to do your work. Especially with my major, you had a lot of group projects. It was inevitable, but you have to talk. You have to. You don't have an option. And it was so difficult talking to people, bro. It was difficult talking to, like, we had this little thing in my dorm hall where we all went downstairs and we had to like do this little break the ice thing. I've never wanted to hang myself more than that. People would brush you aside either because I don't know if they were nervous or they just didn't want to talk to you. And a lot of them were going to college with their high school friends. So I was 2 hours away from that college, almost 2 hours, and I didn't have a single friend up there. So I was cooked from the get-go. Nobody likes talking anymore. Like, you can see it. I noticed it whenever I would this is so small, but it happened so much. I was like, yeah, we're fried. I'd be walking to either to the gym, my dorm, or one of my classes, and like if there weren't that many people, I'd be walking and somebody would come around the corner and they notice that I'm walking, like we'd walk past each other, they'd pull their phone out and look down at it. And then whenever they got by, they put it back in their pocket. Everybody did that. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even do anything. So people, they don't even want to look at you. It's weird. I don't know if this happens at other people's colleges, but I saw that almost every single day. You'd walk by somebody and they just pull their phone out so they didn't have to, I guess, acknowledge that you're there. And I'm like, okay, maybe the first few times I was like, all right, but I started noticing it every single day. Every day this was happening. So yeah, that was bad. Little side story. This still ties into socializing, but I thought it was pretty fucking weird. First day of class, and we walked by this. There was another, I guess, class of sophomores or juniors, and they were doing like modeling on Blender or Maya, one of them, and we're like sitting outside of our classroom. Their classroom is like adjacent from ours, and they had like glass so we could see what they were doing on their computers. There was this girl in there, and she was like modeling this character, and it looked good. It was a good model. And this dude, one of my classmates, looked over there and then said to this other guy, yo, she'd be mad good at making Rule 34. What the fuck? You can't, I'm not making this up. This really happened. This was a live Fortnite event. I saw it in real time with my own 2 eyes. I saw this going down. There were some people who'd spark little conversations, but it was rare. And I don't know if this applies to everybody else's colleges, but you can see it like even out in public, nobody talks. Oh, professors. Oh my goodness, this one's a big. My professors sucked. They were so terrible, bro. It was bad. One of my classes, she failed our whole, and it's like maybe 20 people in the class. She failed us all. She assigned something the wrong date, and we came to class and nobody did it. She was like, you were all supposed to do this or something like that. And then we were all trying to tell her, well, you assigned it wrong. And she did not give a shit. She failed every last one of us. And it was we were flabbergasted. She was like, welcome to college. And I'm like, welcome to college? What the hell are you talking? Yeah, I didn't like her very much. And then we had this other professor. He was a chill guy, but he couldn't teach. He could not lecture. It was a hybrid online class, so I guess that's understandable, but when he did attempt to lecture, it was bad. It was horrendous. He just rambled about random stuff, man, I tell you. Every assignment that I've transferred colleges, like I moved colleges. I'm online now. So every assignment that I had at my previous college, I have since deleted. Like, it's gone. It's not on my computer. I had 2 classes where there were like 200 plus people, and those were the classes I didn't look forward to the most, but I ended up enjoying the most. It was so weird because you think that, oh, this is gonna be so annoying. I have to sit by these random people, 200 people in the class. This is gonna be miserable. And those professors lectured well. Like, those are my favorite 2 professors because they made it somewhat enjoyable. Now, one of the classes, it had 300 people, and she told us that we didn't have to come to the lecture. And you know what? Not going to class is like crack for a college student. So when she said it's not required for us to pull up, I went the first 2 days and never showed up again, bro. Like I said, it varies from college to college. It really varies. In my case, it wasn't the worst experience. It wasn't up to my expectations, basically. I was like, it was odd. I don't know how to describe it. It was odd. So in conclusion, all I'm gonna say is that you're not guaranteed anything if you further your education anymore. Like, you're not guaranteed. I've seen so many people online and in real life, in person, talking about how they haven't been able to find jobs even when they are graduates, bachelor's degrees, multiple bachelor degrees. I remember in class, one of the acquaintances I made, he told me that his brother went to school in California and he got an art degree and something else, I think business, and he still can't get a job. And he lives in California. 2 bachelor degrees and you can't get a job? Are we being dead ass? This is not good, man. This is not good at all. And everything seems hopeless because it seems we're being told by boomers that oh, we're not working hard enough. Y'all are always on them darn phones and you don't know how to talk to people, which that I can agree with that. We do not know how to talk. But we're getting told that we don't work hard enough and that we're just a lazy group of people. Gen Z's lazy, whatever. You've seen all that stuff online. But I saw a video of somebody saying in order to get a house as easily as they did in, like, I want to say the 50s and 60s, we'd have to make $65 an hour nowadays. And yo, I'm not making those $65 an hour anytime soon, let alone at all in this lifetime. Maybe in the next one, not this one. Of course, that doesn't mean to give up and just not do anything. You're not just gonna sit around and be a slob. I mean, world's still spinning. You just got to do what you got to do. Like, we could have an alien invasion right now, and still got to worry about paying the bills. Hopefully, you all enjoyed this video. I am gonna make another video. I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like, but there are a lot of things that are about to change on my YouTube channel. I am thinking about giving up on the whole gaming thing. That's another video. That's probably the next video I'm gonna make. I'm gonna talk about why I'm not doing gaming anymore. There's some other stuff I want to talk about as well. So if you did enjoy me rambling about college in the big 2-6, make sure to like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. All my socials are in the description. The Kingdom, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Those are all down there. Join the Discord, the Kingdom. We need people in there, bro. There's like nobody's in there. So we need some people in there. Since I have my desk now and my PC, part of the reason I haven't been uploading is I didn't have anywhere to put my PC. I was not making no YouTube video sitting on this hard ass floor. I was not doing that, so had to get a desk. But yeah, now that I have my PC, I'll be able to game a lot. So if you want to game, join the Discord. And I don't have anything else, so it's been a while since I've said this. Make sure you guys stay blessed and stay safe. I'll see you all in the next one.